Hey guys, it's Sharika. Welcome back to my channel. If you guys are new to the channel, don't forget to subscribe before you leave. I would love to have you. So today we're just doing some giant snow crab legs here, and I have my mayo and mustard dip. For today's drink, I'm just doing the water because I don't have anything to make a pretty cocktail. I'm all out of everything. So let's go ahead and say grace. Amen. Hey y'all. Happy Monday. Happy Monday. These crab legs look so good. Look at this. It's a nice size. I got these from Rose. Cooked them myself. So y'all, we do have a story time today, and I'm gonna just jump right in, okay? The story time is from the show Diabolical. If you have the ID channel, where's my towel? If you have the ID channel, you can look it up on demand, like I did. I'll put the name of the episode across the screen. The crowd is good. So, there was this guy named Sam. Sam had a kid with his ex-girlfriend, Vanessa. Okay? Him and Vanessa are no longer together. Avi. Because I said that was his ex-girlfriend. And Sam is in a new relationship with his girlfriend. We'll just say Tanya. Okay? Mayo mustard dip, solid. Tanya was his high school sweetheart that his parents helped him rekindle. I think like she was going to the same church or something like that. So his parents helped him rekindle that relationship. So now they're engaged and she's also pregnant. Well, Sam is basically taking care of two households because he said that he wanted Vanessa to still be able to stay home with their son. Okay? So Sam has two jobs and it's starting to take a toll on him. Alright? So one day he went to his parents' house to pick up some mail. And he told his dad that he was going to Vanessa's house to pick up some money. She left it with her sister. So that dad asked him, where's Vanessa gonna be? Where's the kid gonna be? So Sam told his dad that Vanessa was going on a girls trip. Well, she was going to have like a girls weekend with one of her best friends, and she's taking the son with her. She left the money with her sister. He gonna go pick it up and he'll be back. Hours go by. Nobody's heard from Sam. The fiance is calling him. He's not answering. The mom, the baby mom, nobody's heard from him. Now, they said that wasn't like him because he was like a very dependable guy. If you call his phone, he's going to answer the phone no matter what. Even if you have to say, you know, I'll call you back, right? So that's why it was so odd that nobody had heard from him. So his parents decide, okay, we're going to, you know, ride around where he would take the route to Vanessa's house and see if, you know, he broke down or whatever like that. But they said they had a funny feeling. Rolled around, didn't see anything. When they get to the house, back to their house, there was a police card on the door. The mom didn't even walk up the steps to the door yet. The dad called, talked to the detective. The detective told him, long story short, we found your son. He's no longer with us. Okay. So what happened was somebody found the body at a cemetery. And he had been shot 6 times. It didn't happen at the cemetery. His body was just left at the cemetery. Okay? Y'all all right? Stay with me. So, girl, of course, they want to talk to the fiance. That's just always the first person. Well, they said that that's always the first person that they speak to if you're in a relationship. They want to talk to the partner first, just to make sure, you know, everything was all good at home. She did have an alibi. She was at church on that night. So, of course, the next person is Vanessa's sister. So we'll just call her Baby D. So the detectives called Baby D and they said, can you come down to the station for questioning and bring Vanessa with you, right? And they said, you know, they kept it real cool because they didn't want to throw her off. They didn't want to get her upset. They probably didn't want her to lawyer up. So they kept it real cool. Yes, I know the lingo, okay? Because I watch all these criminal shows. I know the lingo, okay? They ain't want her to lawyer up. So they wanted to keep it cool. So one detective has Vanessa. One detective have Baby D. Now, they had already did their research. So they know that Baby D, she was staying with Vanessa and she didn't have any education. She didn't have a job. She depended on her sister for everything, right? I don't know who was the oldest. They never said that. So the detective kind of, you know, she was interviewing her, but she didn't bring up anything about the investigation yet. She just was kind of trying to open her up a little bit, act like she was her friend. So apparently Baby D had been on drugs. She was on the street. Her sister took her in. Now she's clean. She's been clean for 2 years, whatever, right? So they just doing the whole thing in that room. The other room with Vanessa, the baby mama. They're asking her, you know, where were you on the day of January 3rd? She told them, you know, she was in Mississippi visiting her best friend for the weekend. So, you know, they asking her, do you have any proof that that's where you were? So she was able to provide proof. She had her plane ticket. She had some receipts from when she was out of town. So she was cleared on that part. So then they start asking her, okay, do you have any idea what happened to Sam? So she was like, no. She was like, the last time she spoke to him was the day that he was supposed to come by the house to pick up the money. Well, he came to pick up the money because that was going towards an apartment, because he was getting ready to leave his fiance and he was going to get an apartment for them to get back together. And she started going on and on and on, saying that the fiance, he don't really like her like that, how she's obsessed with him, she forcing him to try to get married, and he just want to leave her. This is like information that they didn't ask. She just giving all this information out. She then goes to say, and I really think that she had something to do with Sam's death, right? The detectives, you know, on both ends said, okay, stay here for a second. So now it's time for them to talk to each other, kind of see where they're at, whatever. Not knowing, the sisters not knowing that they already got something in their back pocket. They know exactly what happened. Well, they don't know exactly what happened. They know some of the things that happened, but they're not telling them yet. They just gonna kind of, you know, play the game and see if one will tell on the other, right? So the detective that's in there with Baby D, she goes back in the room. Now this whole time, Baby D was calm, she was nice, she was soft-spoken. She was, you know, she was comfortable having the, you know, thinking they friends. Okay? So the detective says, so what happened to Sam? So she was like, I don't know. So the detective said, okay, well, that's not what your sister said. Your sister is in there. She's blaming it all on you. So tell me what happened to Sam. So Baby D, she was like, you lying. She was like, I'm telling you, girl. Like I said, she in there trying to play like she her friend. I'm telling you, girl, she's blaming it all on you. So the sister got up, grabbed her purse. She said, I'm ready to go. You lying. And of course, they couldn't hold her because they came in on their own. They didn't have a warrant for their arrest, so they had to let her go. So Baby D, she waiting up front, waiting for her sister. So now, they tell Vanessa, Baby D is blaming it all on her. Vanessa getting ready to crack. She said that she don't know what happened. She was like, her sister had called her while they was out of town. Baby D's boyfriend and Sam got into an argument and he fell and bumped his head, is what Vanessa told the detectives, right? Which she's still lying. So the detective go to the lobby. Baby D's still sitting in the lobby. The detective said, I just want to let you know she putting it all on you. And she walked out. So now Baby D pissed. Baby D go to the counter and ask the lady behind the counter if she can go get the detective because she ready to talk. The detective go up there, get Baby D. And Baby D just start letting it all out. Well, what the detectives didn't tell them until now, because I'm telling y'all so now, that's what she told her. Whenever Vanessa got to her best friend's house, her best friend was saying that she was acting funny. She was on the phone a lot, texting, just acting paranoid, whatever. So she kept asking her, like, girl, what's going on? What, you know, what's up? So she was like, nothing. I just got a lot of stuff going on. Nothing, whatever. So after a while, once the texting and stuff stopped, she was finally able to sit down with her friend. And she said, you know, what's going on? So Vanessa told the friend, this was when she was out of town in Mississippi. She told the friend, she said, girl, Sam has been hassling me for some money. And when he went over there to pick up the money, my sister boyfriend and Sam got into it, and Sam fell and hit his head. So she was like, the way that she told the story, like, it was so bizarre. She was like, she didn't really take her serious. So they went on about their day, went to the club, went to smoke some hookah, and came on back. So the next day, they went shopping. When they got back to the house, Vanessa was trying on this black dress. So the friend was like, oh, you know, that dress look cute. Where you gonna wear that to? Vanessa was like, to Sam's funeral. Right? So now the friend like, oh, hell. I gotta call somebody. Okay, I need to phone a friend. So she called her mama. Told her mama, you won't believe the story that Vanessa just told me. Her mama said, you need to call the police. Whether you believe her or not, you still need to call the police and let them know what this girl got going on, or at least what she told you, just in case, you know, shit hit the fan. You know what I'm saying? Excuse me. So girl, they bust it out and they tell her. We talked to Vanessa's best friend, and Vanessa's best friend said that y'all did it, because that's what Vanessa told her. So the sister started crying. She like, you know, she evil. She been like this since we were kids. She's always been so evil. She basically was saying that the reason why Sam was helping them was because the house had burnt down that Vanessa was staying in. Vanessa and her sister and the baby. But just half of the house. So they could still live in the house. But the house had burnt down. Vanessa had got $300,000 from the fire, from the insurance. So she would just use that money to get her sister and her sister boyfriend, Tyrone, to do whatever she wanted them to do. So they would watch the kids. They would clean the house. They would do whatever because they ain't had their own money. So the sister knew that. So she used that money to get them to do whatever she wanted them to do, and they would do it. Well, they ran through $300,000 in like 8 months. So now they don't have any more money. So girl, the sister, Vanessa told, I forgot my little crab cracker. I can't open it right now. So the sister, or Vanessa told the sister, well, I took a life insurance policy out on Sam when we were together for $700,000. So they came up with this whole plan, and she told her sister, she said, if y'all do this, we can split the money. Her sister was on some type of medication. She had her sister get off the medication because they were going to use that as an excuse on why she was so delulu, okay? Insane in the membrane, and could perform such a thing. And they said because she's never been in trouble, she would get less time, like it was a whole plan. So she said Sam came to the house. Her boyfriend, Tyrone, and his sister were there. She said she let Sam in. She told Sam the money was on the table. When Sam walked in, Tyrone and his sister, guess what his sister named? Keisha. I ain't joking. His real name was Elroy, but I don't want to talk about him too much. I'll tell y'all why later. So, girl, he comes in. They beat him up. And Baby D said she just walked upstairs and let them handle it. So Tyrone and Keisha beat him up, hit him in the head with a 2x4, which I'm assuming that knocked him out. Took him to the trunk, drove 45 minutes out. She said the next thing she know, they called her and told her the job was done. They still don't believe it. They called in the cousin and Tyrone. Tyrone cried the entire time. They couldn't get nothing out of him because he was crying like a baby. So they like, you know what? Go on, get out of here because I can't deal with that. So the cousin said she was under the impression that the boy, Sam, was beating up on Vanessa and they wanted to jump him. So she was about that lifestyle. So they called her and she ready to knock and buck on somebody, okay? So when he walked in, that's what they did. They jumped him, right? She said now it wasn't a 2x4. It was like a little small board that they hit him with. She said next thing she know, they putting him in the trunk. They put him in the trunk, drive to some location, shoot the boy 6 times. So they tell Vanessa what they need to tell her. And they worked out a deal with Keisha if she would take them to the location. So she did that. She took them to the location on where they actually popped him, right? So, you know, the police asking her, like, you know, why did you involve yourself in this murder? You know, and she was like I said, they was telling me that he was beating up on Vanessa. And I just thought it was just going to be a fight. You know, like, they just taking up for Vanessa or whatever. She didn't know that it was going to go that far. So, everybody got arrested. They gave Vanessa 70 years because they felt like she was the mastermind behind it. The baby mama. They gave Baby D 25 years. And they gave the sister, Tyrone's sister, Keisha, 20 years. But Tyrone was acquitted. How that happened, I don't know. So we ain't gonna talk about him too much, girl, because he's still roaming the streets, okay? Okay, guys, so I hope you're done eating. If you're eating with me, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. Follow me on Instagram at I am Sharika B. Y'all follow my vlog channel, I am Sharika B. I'll put it right here on the screen. And I'll see you guys on the next one.